Hey, what is up, class? This is our final few days of class. You could call it week 6 if you want to. I choose not to do that because calling it week 6 implies that we've got a full week 6 of things to do, and we do not. Class ends technically tomorrow. Again, um, I can go as late as Tuesday, but I can't go later, that much later. By Tuesday, I need your assignments by about noon. Today is November the 7th. Tuesday would be November the 9th. Tomorrow would be November the 8th. I definitely want to get your work in I want you to get your work into me by Tuesday afternoon, preferably 11 a.m. or 12 noon exactly. If for any reason you think you are running late on any of the leftover assignments, please let me know. And I might be able to work some magic, but I can't promise that. Okay. We really need work in by noon on Tuesday, preferably 11, but I think I could swing noon. But let's not play too many games with these last few assignments. So I'm going to go to my share screen. Normally, I record these videos on Monday, but since we only have Monday and Tuesday left, I felt that it was important to get this information out to you as soon as possible. Gosh, I've been coughing all day. I hope it's not a cold. I'm not gonna claim that. Let me share my screen, get this done. Start broadcasting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. So let me go to my Zoom screen. Okay, and of course the class isn't opening up the right way, so let me do this. Hopefully this will work. Just go straight to the school's website since the link doesn't want to work correctly. So we'll go to online classes, Canvas, and then which was Canvas is what I need to go to. I think that's it. I haven't logged in from the school's website in so long. I'm so used to going to that link. Okay, there we go. That's my class. Okay, awesome. So forgive me if you hear any background noise in the background. Again, I live on a city street. I forgot to charge my headphones again. Usually I charge them up Sunday and they're ready by Monday, but I forgot to do that. So I don't have the noise canceling headset right now. So any trucks, sirens, anything go by, we're just gonna let it go by, and then I will resume talking. And yeah, it gets crazy here. And this isn't even a big city, it's Monrovia, but Foothill Boulevard, where I live, gets kind of loud and hectic. So it is what it is. I've learned to make do. But anyway, you guys are my internet class. So let's go to assignments real quick, because I got a lot to say about this, and I want it to not go on deaf ears. So this is what you guys should see right now. The final paper, I'm still accepting. I need it by, again, the 8th at noon. If you could get it into me before that, great. Right now, the final paper, if you turn it in, it's late. I'm not going to grade it as a late assignment, but I can't proofread it and let you rework it. Which brings me to my second point. There were a lot of students. This is a class of about 50-ish. And there were at least 5 or 6 of you in this class who plagiarized the paper. What do I mean by plagiarize? I mean, when you submitted the paper, your plagiarism score, if you want to take a look at that, it was really high, like over 50%. I really do not like papers with plagiarism scores over like 20 or maybe 30%. Sometimes, and I can tell if it's like if you actually plagiarize the paper or not by looking at your quoted text, because Turnitin would read quoted text like it's plagiarized. But if all you did was quote somebody and you use the quotation marks around it, and you properly cited it with work citations, that is not plagiarism. That is more so just giving credit to the original author. So I didn't take off points if you did that. But once we start getting into like 75% plagiarism territory, that means you copy the whole damn paper. It just is what it is. And then when I click, how I know it's plagiarized is because when I click on the quoted text, because what Turnitin does is it shows me all of the text that you wrote, and it'll be highlighted in red, right? And if it's plagiarized, when I click on the text, it'll take me right to the website that you copied and paste. And if you got a 75% score, I had one student in this class have an 86% score. One student in this class, just one, but I had one student, they had a 99% plagiarism score on Turnitin. And then I clicked on it and they pretty much copy and pasted the whole website. What that means is that the only thing, if it's a 99% plagiarism score, the only thing that you didn't plagiarize was your own name, but everything else you plagiarized. So this is a big deal, but it's not a big deal in the sense that I'm not going to treat it like it's a big deal. Look, it's the pandemic. We're all tired. We're exhausted, tired of staying indoors, tired of just not living life a normal way. A lot of you guys expressed to me before you started this class that you really wanted to be in the classroom, but you're not. So I get it from that respect. But at the same time, that level of egregious cheating is just not necessary, because I'm not what I would call like a tough grader. If you did a bad paper, I tell you, hey, this paper is not up to par, rework it and get a higher grade on it. The good news is for the plagiarizers that turn their paper in on November the 4th, I don't like it that you plagiarize, but no harm, no foul, because you got your paper in by the 4th. The goal was for you to get your paper in by the 4th. I could tell you what was wrong with it and you could fix it. So if you got your paper in by the 4th, you will be allowed time to fix your paper. And that's for whatever grade, not just if you plagiarize, but if your paper grade dropped you from an A to a B or a B to a C and you want to rework it, then go ahead, we rework it. If you want to play around with what your grades are, you can go to this tool right here in grades. You can just type in what if scores right there. So the test student right now has a 0, but let's say the test student gets a 10 on this assignment. Let's just do that real quick. He gets, what does it say? 250%. That's not accurate. No one's getting 250% in this class. So there's something glitchy going on at the moment. 100% is what they would get. That's a quiz. That's why it's looking like that. So let me see. I think it's 2 out of 2. So let's do that again. All right, yeah. So they'd be at 50% if they got zeros on everything else. And then if they turn that in, so you could play with your grade. What would I get if I did the final paper over again? Right now, I've got like a 6 out of 10, or 6 out of 10 is low. And if you got a 6 out of 10, it probably means you plagiarized. But I didn't ding you to the point, because if this is what I'm allowed to do if you plagiarize your paper, I am allowed to fail you for the semester. That's a scorched earth setting. If I want to take it on top of that, I can fail you for the semester and report you to my dean. And then you have to go in front of the academic board. And we don't want all of that, especially in a pandemic. So understand my benevolence by letting you do this over again if you got your paper in by the 4th. If you haven't turned your paper in by the 4th, and if you're thinking about plagiarizing, don't do it. If it's a shitty paper in your mind, turn in the shitty paper. Just do that. Don't plagiarize, okay? I respect effort, and if it's a bad paper or not, if it's not what you like, I can tell you the things that you've done wrong. It's probably too late to fix it, but if your grade is like at a 99, if your grade before the paper was at like a 96% and the paper drops you down to like a 75% or 86% or something like that, we can talk. You can email me, tell me, look, man, my grade would have been this, but the paper brought me down to that. And I'll be sympathetic and try to see what we can do to get you back in that 90% range. 90% in this class is an A. Simple. We don't do the plus minus system in the Los Angeles Community College District. So if you're at 90%, you got an A in this class. If you're at 89%, you got a B. Okay. If you got 89.5%, I'll round it up. But if you got 89 flat, that means you did something to get a B. Or you didn't do work in a timely fashion and it dropped you to a B. If you got a 79%, that's a C. If you didn't do work in a timely fashion, that means you earn that C. Okay. I don't think I have anyone in here with an F, because I kind of structured the class in such a way to where students wouldn't get Fs. And if a student had an F or they were just so egregiously low, I emailed you if you're one of these students before the class ended and said, hey, you are not in mathematical contention to pass this class. I sent that email. If you have any questions about that, let me know. But I don't argue with math, okay? I'm not Donald Trump in these streets. I don't argue with math. The math is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You either met the threshold for A, B, C, or you didn't. That's how we're going about this. So anyway, again, if you plagiarize and you got your paper into me by the 4th, I will let you rework the paper. If you got your paper in by the 5th and you plagiarized, we might be able to work something out also, but I'm not gonna, you don't have a chance to get an A on the paper. The highest you'll be able to get is a B if you turned it in by the 5th. Because again, I've got a ton of work to do. And I respect y'all's time. So I want you to respect my time as well. If you got any questions, feel free to ask them because I'm here. I'm gonna be in and out of meetings on Monday and Tuesday. That is going to be a very, very, very busy day for me. So forgive me if I don't respond to things. Let me get out of this screen share. Okay, there we go. So that's going to be a very, very busy day for me on Monday and Tuesday. That's why I didn't get a lot of stuff graded exactly on the 4th like I wanted to. I didn't get that stuff graded till this, I think it was yesterday, because I was real busy on Friday and on Thursday in and out of meetings. So, I mean, that's just the life of a professor. Anyway, call, text, or email if you got any questions. I'm here for you. I'm not out to get you. I want you to pass with the highest grade possible. If I failed you on the written assignment, understand that I am pretty, I've been working with the Los Angeles Community College District for about 5 years now. So I'm pretty low on the totem pole. I'm actually kind of a little bit middle on the totem pole, but I'm not at the top level on the totem pole. I get audited randomly every semester. So if you are turning in plagiarized work and I pass you on something plagiarized, in my dean or the president of the school or whoever sees me passing you on something plagiarized, I get in trouble for that, right? And I'm not trying to mess up my gig at this school, you know what I'm saying? So if you got any kind of plagiarized fuckery going on your papers, just fix it, okay? We're not going to go to the dean. I'm not gonna fail you immediately. If you don't fix it, your grade is what it is. But if you fix it, we can work something out. And to just have more dignity and be more ethical in the future. Don't do that kind of cheating. It just makes life harder. Anyway, you guys have been great for the last 5 weeks, going on 6 weeks. Again, this isn't really week 6. This is week 5-ish and a half, because you got week 5, not even a half, because you're done with week 5. You got 2-3 days later. So it'd be deceptive to call this week 6. But anyway, I've done enough talking. I hope and pray that you guys that plagiarize will not do that again. And just, is what it is. All the work has been great so far. The papers that I've read, outside of like APA style errors, the content has been really good. So I appreciate that. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.